What's up, guys? This is Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys our DnD Elimination Bracket Round 2 match. This is a do-or-die match. We win, we move on to the Elimination Bracket Finals and a potential for promotion into the Premier League. If we lose, we are staying in Championship, which wouldn't be the end of the world. This week we are taking on my good friend Austin and his Atlanta Staraptors. Austin worked his ass off to get this far. We both made it to the second round of playoffs and got eliminated there. Or did he play Dat Dude first round? I can't entirely remember. I know that he's won one game and lost one game in playoffs, just like I have. And I can't remember which order it was. Yeah, so let's run through his team. He has Blacephalon, Mega Absol, Mienshao, Slurpuff, Rampardos, Komala, Tangrowth, Metagross, Empoleon, Exploud, and Rotom-Wash. I was anticipating like Blacephalon, Mega Absol, Slurpuff, Rampardos, Metagross, Exploud, Rotom-Wash team. I was not expecting the Mienshao, the Komala, the Tangrowth, or the Empoleon. And as you see, he brought three things that I didn't expect. The Empoleon, the Tangrowth, and the Mienshao. We've prepped pretty well around this though. So if you haven't seen my team, you should go check out the team builder. Mega Absol was a massive threat to my team, but I know that he doesn't like to use Mega Absol, so I sort of planned around that a little bit. But yeah, if you haven't seen my team, check out the team builder. I'll run through it really quickly here. We've got an Akaberry Ferrothorn. Fizdef, I believe, we're running a Spadef, Heal Bell, Togekiss with Defog, Scarf Zygarde 10%, Silk Scarf, specially offensive Swallow, Roost 3 attacks, Life Orb, Zapdos, and SD 3 attacks, Buginium Z, Scolipede. In terms of my team, I go over this in the team builder, but I did not bring Mega Medicham, Chandelure, Floatzel, Alomomola, or Primeape. All of them have their reasons for not coming. Mega Medicham and Primeape did look very good in this matchup, but I ended up not bringing either of them, and I talked about them in the team builder. Just a brief look at his team. I'm thinking that the Tangrowth is going to be physically defensive, because that's what I thought. He had to bring it for Zygarde 10%. I think the Rotom-Wash might be defensive as well, maybe the Empoleon specially defensive or something like that. I'm thinking Slurpuff is going to be Webs, because that made a lot of sense against my team. Actually, Webs, Slurpuff with Exploud kind of just tore a hole through me. Web support for Mega Absol even though it doesn't really need it, looked really good. Metagross with Webs, Rampardos with Webs looked really good. I'm not sure what to think about the Blacephalon. It might be a Flame Charge Z set. I've seen him use it before. I'm just going to lead off with Zapdos because it's a fantastic lead against his team. He has no ground type to resist the Volt Switch. So I'm going to lead Zapdos here as he's going to lead Blacephalon. Now this is really bad. If he specs Fire Blast, he OHKOs me turn 1 here. The thing is that if he's no bulk, then a Thunderbolt from me also kills him. So it's kind of a roll there on whether or not he's actually A, going to kill me, because I don't know what set he is, and B, if Thunderbolt's going to kill him. Now, Thunderbolt kills no bulk invested Blacephalon, and he could speed creep my base 100s with his Blacephalon, and so he could have some bulk on there, which would make the Thunderbolt a roll to kill. A roll wildly in my favor, but instead I'm just going to click the Volt Switch because it's completely free, and I'll see what his switch into an offensive Zapdos is if he thinks that it's going to be offensive. He actually switches into the Tangrowth here, thinking I might double maybe? Maybe thinking I would double into... not sure what, but the Volt Switch comes off and does 40%. That shows to be physically defensive Tangrowth, which lets me bring in the Scolipede here. I think this is basically free setup for me because I can kill him with a Mega Horn. I talk about this in my team builder, I think, a little bit, but the fact that he brought Tangrowth was really good for me. Tangrowth was basically the one Mon the Scolipede could set up on reliably and just win the game. So, yeah, everything else basically threatened Scolipede enough that I couldn't. And Tangrowth was really weak against my team anyways. So, I'm actually just going to set up an SD here as he's going to go into Rotom. And at +2, I did the calc. Defensive Rotom Megahorn is not killing, but Z Megahorn is, which is the whole point of bringing Z Megahorn. In this scenario, Poisonium Z was exactly the same, which is another set that I played around with, just to be able to kill the Rotom-Wash was what the Z move was there for, because I couldn't It was the only thing I couldn't kill at +2 with this moveset. So we're gonna click Savage Spin out here, take out the Rotom, and in comes the Blacephalon, I believe. It's not gonna outspeed me because I'm at +2. So even if he was Scarfed and Earthquake's gonna take him out. Empoleon's going to come out here, and he's actually going to be Shuka Berry, which is scared the living daylights out of me, because if he gets a Skull Burn here, I might not be able to sweep, and he does not get the Skull Burn, so I'll just save us a little bit of time, because Austin's my friend, and I don't really want to go over this too much, like overanalyze it or anything like that. But Scolipede is going to end up picking up all 6 kills and win the game. I'm not sure what to say. If I missed that Mega Horn, it could have been different too. I'm not entirely sure what to say about this. I think I built really well against this team. I think overall my team had a really good matchup going into this game, just because of sort of the balance of his typings and things like that. Mega Medicham looked really good in prep, Primeape looked really good in prep, Zapdos, Scolipede looked really good in prep, Zygarde 10% looked really good in prep. So I had a lot of offensive Pokemon that he necessarily didn't have an answer for. So, you know, we'll probably talk about this match a little bit more in the season wrap-up. We do have one more match to play, though, in the DnD. This is actually going to be our... This was our 15th match, so we're actually going to end up playing 16 matches with this team as we head into the Elimination Bracket Finals. That match is probably going to not happen for a little while, because I know it's between Jed and Magic, another two of my really good friends. Only one of us can make it into the Premiership, though, through this bracket, so I'm rooting for both of them, I guess, and then I'll root for myself in the finals. But yeah, so either be against Jed or Magic in the Elimination Bracket Finals. I know Jed's at PAX East right now. Hope he's having a good time, and they'll play early next week, I think, is when they're planning to play. And then from there, we'll know who our opponent is. So keep your eye out for the team builder and the match, and I will catch you guys later.